Waspi women are not going to be pleased about the news we're about to bring you. Work and Pension Secretary Liz Kendall has announced today that these women affected by changes to the state pension age, who argued that they weren't given enough notice, will now not receive compensation. Let's bring in our correspondent Liz Bates, who joins me in the studio. So Liz, just remind us who these women are.
Yes, so it's a long-standing campaign. Waspi stands for Women Against State Pension Inequality. They've been campaigning since 2015 against what was a 1995 Pension Act that equalised the state pension between men and women. So this particular group of women, their pension age was raised to 65. It affects women that were born between 1950 and 1955. I think we've become quite used to their campaign. They've been campaigning and pressing the government for many years now to get compensation. Well, there was a Parliamentary and Health Service Ombudsman report. That is what the Work and Pension Secretary, Liz Kendall, is responding to in the House of Commons today. Let me give you the exact words. She has said, given the vast majority of women knew the state pension age was increasing, the government does not believe paying a flat rate to all women at a cost of up to £10.5 billion would be fair or proportionate to taxpayers. Now, we've also heard as well, separately, from the Prime Minister. He's been talking about this today. Let's hear what he had to say.
Well, I do understand their concerns. The Ombudsman's findings were clear in relation to the maladministration, but also clear about the lack of direct financial injustice as the Ombudsman saw it, and that's why we've taken the decision that we've taken. But I do understand, of course, the concern of the Waspi women, but also, of course, I have to take into account whether it's right at the moment to impose further burden on the taxpayer, which is what it would be.
Well, you heard that there from the Prime Minister. I think very interesting. Clearly what's playing into this, and in his words, it was further burden on the taxpayer. What the government say is, and we've heard the Chancellor say this, that they've described a £22 billion black hole. Whatever the politics of this, clearly the government feels that their finances are tight. I think that is the pressure that is coming onto them, and that is probably what's behind this decision today.